How are you? Today we're going to do a 3-card spread. Sorry about not being around yesterday for any dailies. I will be directly honest. I made the complete mistake of watching Game of Thrones. I work from home, so a lot of what I do, I can have TV on in the background and still get a lot of work done. And I had never seen, I think it was the last season, or it was the last 2 seasons. I had watched up to 6 or something. So long story short, I kind of lost a day and a half watching the rest of that show. Completely unrelated, because I know everyone's already gone through the Game of Thrones thing. I wasn't mad at how it ended. If anyone wants to talk about it, I know it's past, but I'd love to discuss it. I wasn't mad. And Jon Snow reminds me of Russ, so I was definitely Team Jon Snow because he was super hot. Anyways, completely unrelated. That's why I wasn't here yesterday, I'll be directly honest. I got lost in Game of Thrones. And I'm not even mad at Khaleesi. I probably would have done the same shit. I'm a Libra. A lot of Scorpio in my chart. Anyway, also completely unrelated. Not really, because I was already talking about it. I feel like Jon Snow is a Libra. Does anybody else feel that way? Can we please talk about it? Alright, so we're going to do a 3-card spread. I'm going to do water, air, earth, fire. I'll timestamp all the signs. I'll obviously timestamp this is an intro or whatever the hell we're going to call it. I did want to let you guys know that I just started doing the April healing messages, the extendeds for April. Really interesting. I had almost finished all of the water signs last night, and there was some activity going on in my backyard. Randomly, the Cancer sign was deleted. I didn't even get to save it or anything like that. The only sign that was saved and was solidly there was Scorpio, so we'll put into the description down there somewhere where you can buy the Scorpio extended reading. I did want to let you guys know that until it hits April, it's going to be at a discounted price. So I think right now it's $7. When we go into April, I'm going to remove that, and it's just going to be the normal $11 for the extended, and all the extendeds are 30 minutes or longer, just so you guys know what you're getting into. Alright, is there anything else? Oh, please like and subscribe the channel if you enjoy it. Alright, let's get started on the readings. As my guides, my galactic guardians, my angels, my archangels, my ascended masters, and my ancestors, please help me to set my ego aside so that I can give the messages that are in the highest good of the collective. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright, so let's go Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Alright, let's see what we got for Cancer. Today's the first warm, winded day in Vegas. It had been sunny for quite some time, since December, right? It's always sunny here. But today's the first day where it's the wind is hitting you and it's warm. It finally feels like Vegas, which means we have another 2 weeks of this kind of comfortable weather before it gets really hot. So I'm enjoying not really needing the air on and everything, but it's gonna be a warm one. You can tell today is really warm. Won't be able to be doing too many readings in my room for much longer. All right, what does Cancer need to embrace, please? What does Cancer need to embrace? All right, you need to understand that every thought that is created within your mind is an energetic transmission, okay, Cancer? You thinking thoughts and not doing it with the intent of going somewhere, but it's because it's a conditioned response, or it's just habitual for you, can be make or break for you. It can make things that you want to have happen, and it can make things that you don't want to have happen, which could end up breaking you, make or break, okay? What does Cancer need to face, please? Just write this down really quick. You need to face, like, unconditional love for another cannot start until there's unconditional love for self. So you may be thinking thoughts and sending love and trying to share love with another person outside of you, like love thoughts or things like that in regards to being connected with another, but you're not sending those connected thoughts to self. Does that make sense? Like, you're seeing the goodness in another, not recognizing that the goodness you're seeing in another is simply mirrored to you. Hope that makes sense. All right, what does Cancer need to erase, please? Does Cancer need to erase, please? There is no value in giving attention to what you do not want, all right? Focusing on what you don't want is only going to give you more of what you don't want. I feel like I say this a lot. Like, I feel like people probably roll their eyes when they hear that, but it's very true. It's like, if you don't have control over your own mind, Cancer, something else is going to control your mind. And it could take you to a place that you don't want to go, especially if you're not realizing that every thought you create is an energetic transmission. It's like a radio wave. Whatever you're thinking about doing, don't do it right now. It's not the time. Okay, Cancer? Hope that helped you. All right, next we have Scorpio. What's up, Scorpio? You guys are the first sign that has the extended readings for April. Like I said in the intro, if you didn't listen, if you go and get the extended before it hits April, so long as it's available to your sign, I'm hoping to have them all available very soon, you will get it at a discounted price instead of the full $11 that I'm charging once it hits April. So if you want that April extended, go get it now and you'll get it at a discounted price. Otherwise, it'll just be the full price, which is still a great price to me. I personally think that I priced them nicely. So, all right. What does Scorpio need to embrace, please? The universe is responding to what is being felt based off of your focused intent. So, like, you're getting what you're focusing on, and that may or may not be what you want based on what you're focusing on. Like, if what you're focusing on is what you don't want, then you're probably not happy about what's being sent back to you. There's just a need, and Cancer got this too, to just be able to control your mind and direct the thoughts and not let the thoughts or the circumstances direct you, which is kind of what I'm getting. All right, what does Scorpio need to face, please? Fear consciousness was created to control your thoughts of those who carry fear within. So fear is a really low vibration. It is literally the lowest vibration that I have found, personally. To get out of fear, you have to step into gratitude, and that's kind of what your extended was about too, Scorpio. And I will tell you guys that, like, yeah, maybe I'll end up doing love readings at a later date, but right now the readings that I'm doing that I'm actually charging for are healing readings, are readings that will help you move the pendulum forward with not just what you want, but where you're supposed to be. Every emotion felt is an energetic transmission. So you're in fear consciousness right now. Like, you need to face this. You're being run by fear. You're letting yourself feel what it feels like to be in that fear, and you're not realizing that those are energetic transmissions that you're sending out. It's kind of like I'm seeing like a dolphin when they send out their little sonar things, and it's just kind of like a little sonar wave. You have to see the thoughts and the emotions that you feel as like a sonar wave that's going out, and whatever it's putting out, it's going to pull back to you. All right, what is Scorpio need to erase, please? Too many cards, guys. What does Scorpio need to erase, please? What does Scorpio need to erase? Scorpio need to erase. What does Scorpio need to erase, please? Scorpio need to erase. Thank you. They want you to stop not deliberately creating. So, like, they want you to really make sure that every thought you're thinking is focused with the intent to create something better, because right now you're not creating deliberately, and circumstances are kind of taking over and running your... I'm hearing running roughshod. Is that a saying? Running roughshod? I don't know. And I'm hearing hocus pocus. Amok. Amok, 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 amok. Like it's Sarah Jessica Parker is just like amok. Amok, 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 amok. Like something's running amok. Amok, 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 amok. That's funny. Hocus pocus. Scorpio. October. October, November, depending. They need you to loosen up. Like you're trying to control things you can't control because you don't have control over your mind. That is the grand lie that they tell us, right? That if you work harder and you do all these things outside of you, you're going to be able to control your reality. That's the lie. You don't control anything outside of you if you don't control this. And that's literally, this is like reiterating a lot of what was said in the extended for you guys. So just want to let you know that if you want a more in-depth reading on this is still picking up the energy from yesterday that I got from the extended. So go ahead and click the link below and go get that if you want it, okay? I hope this helped you, Scorpio. Next we have Pisces. What's up, Pisces? How you doing? I think I'm going to break these up into 4 readings. I'm trying to get better at like talking to you guys at the beginning of the readings and not just jumping right into it because there is stuff that I forget to cover. I'm really good at that with my vlogs, but for whatever reason, I bit my cheek again. Whenever I do my tarot readings, I seem to just jump right in and I forget. So when I break up the readings, it requires me to say it more. Practice, right? All right, give me, what does Pisces need to embrace, please? They need you to gain control of your emotions because that'll allow for deliberate creation. And like right now, your emotions, like I'm getting this for all of the water signs. It's really funny. Like Scorpio just got from Hocus Pocus when somebody was like, they're running amok or something like that. And Sarah Jessica Parker's like, amok. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Like, it's literally what I'm hearing for you guys is like your emotions are running wild. They're rampant right now because you don't have control over your mind. All right, what does Pisces need to face, please? They need you to face the fact that there's nothing to gain from focusing on pain, right? So like you're holding yourself in a painful pattern because you're holding on to painful memories like some sort of shield. Like it's created who you are, and so if you let go of those painful memories, it's going to like change who you've become, which it couldn't possibly, right? Like imagine a goldfish and only ever having the dimensions of a small little goldfish bowl, but then when you learn things, when you grow, when you experience this pain, your mind, right, it grows. So like you're no longer that little goldfish, you're in a larger bowl. There's no way that your dimensions of that fish could go back into a smaller bowl because it's already been expanded. It cannot go back to what it was. So there's like you're like holding yourself. I'm seeing like a grown, like not a grown kangaroo, but like not a baby kangaroo anymore, trying to climb back into its mother's little pouch. And it's like, you're too big for this shit. Like move on, keep it moving. That's really what I'm hearing. All right, what does Pisces need to erase, please? In the absence of resistant thought, all things are possible. So it's like you are holding yourself into this holding pattern of pain and past failures, and maybe even like identifying with a narrative that you didn't even create for yourself, but somebody else created for you. And so it feels like that's the narrative that you're supposed to take, and so you're taking it on as your own. And they need you to understand that the thoughts you're thinking, there's resistance to it because it's not aligned with who you are. Okay, Pisces, let's get these rubber deck card here. Yeah, they want you to figure this out on your own, because if you go to other people, they're gonna give you suggestions based on the narrative that they carry for you. It's not gonna be something. Yeah, that's all I want. That's not gonna be something that actually applies to you, because it's based on a narrative that applies to someone else, and they're projecting that onto you, and you're choosing to identify with it. So you need to stop identifying with other narratives. All right, Pisces. Go ahead and give my site claritycouture.com a little click there, guys. It's a hub for everything now, and I am personally removing myself off of a lot of social media. I just don't feel aligned to it. So this is going to be one of the only places that you can find me daily. Other than that, you'll have to go to my site. Like I said, I don't align with a lot of the social media stuff now, and I'm seeing a narrative play out that I just don't really like at all. So if I'm on Instagram one day and then suddenly I'm not, go ahead and check back for me here. I'm most likely here, and if I'm not here, then go to claritycouture.com. I wish you guys the best day today. Namaste.